Hello students, welcome to my maths class. So in the last class I have done up to exercise 11a, okay, of chapter number 11 up to question number 6d, So today I shall start from what? 6e Roman 1, question number 6e Roman 1. So what is there? You see in the first question what is there? That through how many degrees does the minute hands of a clock turn in? So what? Whenever a minute hand turns 60, okay, that means what? First what we need to know that what in one complete rotation one complete rotation equals to what? 360 degree, as we have done earlier. 360 degree, we know that one, we know what? One complete rotation equals to what? 360 degree. So what? In 60 minutes it will rotate what? In 60 minutes it will rotate 360 degree. So in 1 minute it will rotate how much? 360 by 60. Okay, so right, we know one complete rotation equals to what? 360 degree. Okay, 360 degree. Okay, and in 60 minutes the hands of the clock will turn close to what? 360. Why? Because if I draw a clock, okay, then suppose the pointer is, the minute hand is at what? 12. So if it rotates like this 60 minutes, then it will come to what? Again 12. So what? So one complete rotation to what? 60, 360. Okay, that means what? Therefore we can write number 1, in 1 minute how much it rotates. So write in 1 minute it will rotate, it will turns equals to what? In 1 minute it will come what? 360 degree by what? 60 into what? 1. So cancel this 0, 6 6 are 36, so 6 into 1 it is what? 6 degree. This is what? 6 degree. Okay, now what? Question number 2, in 8 minutes how much it will rotate? So write number 2, in 8 minutes. So in 1 minute it will rotate what? 360 by 60 into what? 1. So 8 minutes will be what? 360 by 60 into 8. So in 1 minute, so in 8 minutes, okay, in 8 minutes how much it will rotate? In 8 minutes the hands of the clock, the minute hand, okay, here you write minute hand, of the clock turns will be what? Clock turns. The minute hand of the clock turns how much? Yes, it is what? 360 by 60 into what? 8. So this one what? 0, 6 6 are 36, 60. Okay, so it will turn what? 480 degree. Okay, it will turn what? Sorry, 0 0 cancel. Okay, here 0 0 cancel. So what? 360 degree by 60 into what? 8. 0 0 cancel. 6 6 are 36. It is what? 48 degree. Okay. Here what? 48 degree. Okay. Now come to question number 3. Half hour. So question number 3 what? Half hour. So what? Half hour. So half hour it will be what? Half hour it will be what? 30 minutes. So I can write what? Question number 3. What? Half hours. So what? So half hour I can convert equals to what? 30 minutes. Because half, if I what? Half hour I can write what? Like this. So you do like this. Half hour equals to what? Half into 30. Okay. So the half into 60. Because what? I am converting into what? Minute. So it will be what? 30 minutes. Therefore, in 30 minutes, the minute hand of the clock, the minutes of the clock will turn. So like you write all the lines like this. The minute hands of the clock will turn. So I am giving dot dot. You write full the line. Will turn how much? 360 degree by 60 into what? 30. Okay. This 0 cancel. 6 6 are 36. Okay. So remain what? 0. So 60 into 3. 180 degree. It will turn what? 180 degree. Okay. Now come to what? 3/4 hour. 3/4 hour. But 3/4 hour. So therefore you write 3/4 hour. Hour I can convert into minute. How? 3/4 into 60 minute. It will be converted into what? Minute. So 4 15 jar. So 3 15 jar what? 45 minutes. Now for what? Now we shall find for 45 minutes. Okay. Therefore, in 45 minutes, the minute hands of the clock will turn like this. You write full sentence. It will be what? The minutes of the hands of the clock will turn. It will be what? 360 by 60 into what? 45. Okay. 0 0 cancel. 6 6 are what? 36. So 45 into 36 how much? You check. 6 5 are 30 and remain 3. 6 4 are 24. 25 26 27. 27 degree. 27 degree. 27 degree. 270 degree. Okay. Now come to question number 5. 1 hour. So it is same 1 hour. That means what? You convert 1 hour into 60 minutes. So here it will come what? 60. Okay. And what? Now you see question number 5. You see 1 hour, 1.5 an hour. So question number 5 you see. Just you replace over here 45 minutes. So 1 hour given. So 1 hour it equal to what? 60 minutes. So in place of 45 you just what? Place 60. Then you do. So question number 5 you can do. Now come to question number 6. 1.5 hour. So question number 6 you see. 1.5 hours. So 1.5 hour. 1.5 hours I can convert like this. 1 hour 60 minutes and half hour 30 minutes. So I can write like this. Question number 6. 1.5 hours. So I can write this one like this. 1 hour 60 minutes plus what? Half hour 30 minutes. That is what? 6 plus 30. It is what? 90 minutes. That means what? I need to find for what? 90 minutes. Therefore, in 90 minutes, the minute minute hands of the clock will turn equals to what? 360 by 60 into 90. 360 by 60 into what? 90. Okay. It will be what? 0, 0 cancel. 6 6 are what? 36. And 6 9 are what? 54 and hand 1 0. Okay. 54 and 1 0. It is what? 540. It is what? 540. Okay. So this is, so question number E finished. Now come to question number F. So question number F, what is there? So in question number F, what we need to do? Through how many degrees does our hand of a clock turns? So what? In 12 hours it will turn how much? 360 degree. Okay, because 12 hours, if you what, if the hour hand what start from 12, then if it again reaches was 12, then it will be what? One rotation. So it will be what? 360. That means what? From 12 to again 12, it is what? 12 hours. So it is what? 360. So right, we know in 12 hours the hour hand of a clock turns 360 degree. So right. So right, in 12 hours we know F, we know that in 12 hours the hour hand of the clock will turn close to what? 360 degree. The hour hand of the clock will turn what? 360 degree. Therefore in 1 hour the hour hand of the clock will turn. Therefore in 1 hour the hour hand of the clock will turn. The hour hand of the clock will turn how much? Yes, total what? 360 by 12. It is what? 12, 3 are 36 and 1 0. It is what? 30 degree. Okay, it is what? 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree. Okay, and now let us what? Convert. Now come to question number 1. 1 minute. In 1 minute how much it will turn? So right, question number 1, 1 minute. So what? Right, 1 minute equals to what? 60 minute. Oh, sorry, 1 hour equals to what? 60 minute. Sorry, 1 hour equals to what? 60 minute. Therefore what? Therefore in what? Therefore in 60 minutes. Therefore in 60 minutes. Therefore in 60 minutes. In 60 minutes it will turn. In 60 minutes what? In 60 minutes what? It will turn what? 30 degree. As we know what? In 1 hour it turned what? 30 degree. That means what? 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So in 60 minutes it will turn what? 30 degree. It will turn what? 30 degree. Now I can find for 1 minute. Therefore in 1 minute it will turn 30 by what? 60. It is what? 0 0 cancel, 1 1 jar, 3 1 jar, 3 3 6, 1 by 2 degree. What? It will turn what? 1 by 2 degree. That means what? In 1 minute what? It turns what? 1 by 2 degree. Now what? Now you can find all. In 10 minutes how much it will turn? Yes, you can write like this. So what in so what in 10 minutes how much it will take? Number 2, 10 minutes. So in 1 minute it will turn what? It will turn what? Half. So right, in 1 minute, in 1 minute it turns how much? In 1 minute what? It turns 360 by 30 by 60. 30 by 60. Okay. In 1 minute it is what? 30 by 60. Therefore, in 10 minutes it will turn goes to what? 30 by 60 into what? 10. Okay, 0 0 cancel. 6 5 are 30. Is what? 5 degree. It will turn what? 5 degree. So like this what? Like this in 30 minutes you can find just by replacing here what? 30. Okay. Now come to question number 4. Question number 3 you do. Okay. Just by replacing 30 here it will be like this. Question number 3. It will be 30 by 60 into what? 30 minutes. Decide what? For 30 minutes. So cancel 0 0 cancel. Okay. 3 5 jar 6 5 jar 30. So it is what? 3 5 jar 15. So it will be what? 15 degree. So it will be what? 15 degree. Now what? Come to question number 4. 2 hours. 2 hours. So first you got 2 hours you convert into minute. Okay. So question number 3 you write the statement and do like this. So 2 hours you write 1 hour equals to 60 minute. Therefore 2 hour equals to 60 into 2. It is what? 120 minute. 2 hour equals to what? 120 minutes. Therefore in 1 minute it turns what? 30 by 60. Therefore in how many? 120 minutes it will turn how much? 30 by 60 into what? 120. 0 0 cancel. Okay. And what? 6 2 jar 12 and 3 2 jar 6. So turn what? 60 degree. It will turn what? 60 degree. So question number F finished. Now come to question number 7. What is there? You see question number 7, what is there? Find the number of degrees of turn when we turn in a clockwise direction. When we turn in a clockwise direction from what? From N to E. From what? N to E. N to E, that means what? North to east. So let me draw the, okay, so it will be what? North, south, east and what? West. Okay, north, south, east, west. Okay, so what? So what we know that what? This part is, this makes what? 90 degree, this also 90 degree, this also 90 degree and this also what? 90 degree. So all are what? Perpendicular to each other. That means what? Each part is what? 90 degree. So now you see the question is asked that whenever a pointer moves 5A, I am writing the answer direct. Whenever a pointers will move what? From north to east. North to east. So whenever it will move north to east, that is what? It is what? This angle is what? 90 degree. So I shall write what? 90 degree. Okay. Now what? Number B what? From north to south. North to south. This angle, it will be what? 180 degree. Because of this one 90. So this will be also again what? 90. 90 plus 90 is what? 180 degree. Now come to see what is there. From north to NE. North to what? North to NE. So from north to NE, NE means what? The middle portion of the trunk, that is called what? NE. Okay, so this will be what? NE. So what? This will be what? SE. This will be what? SE. So like this. Okay, so north to what? NE. So north to NE, that means what? This angle. North to NE means what? This angle. So if the whole is 90, then if it divides half, then it is what? 90 by 2, it is what? 45 degree. So it is what? 45 degree. So this portion will be what? 45 degree, because the whole one is what? 90, and half of this will be what? 45. Okay, so NE is up to that much. Okay, now come to question number D. What is there? From NE to W. From NE to W, that means what? From NE to what? W. From NE to W, and it is what? Clockwise. So I cannot come in this way, clockwise. From NE to what? Up to W. So let us see. This one 45, you got what? 45 degree, plus this portion is what? 45, and this portion is what? 90 degree. So 90 degree, plus this portion is what? Again 90 degree. So what? 90 degree. So in total what you are getting? So write like this: 45 degree plus 90 degree plus 90 degree. It will be what? 90 plus 90, 180 degree. 180 plus 45. 180 plus 45. 225 degree. It is what? 225 degree. D will be what? 225 degree. Now come to E. E, what is there? From NW to SE. NW. Okay, that means what? This one. NW will be this one. NW to what? SE, up to this one. So what? Clockwise. So that is what? This one 45. So 145 we got. Okay, then this portion will be what? 90. Okay, plus 90 we got, plus what? Up to SE. So this one again 45. Okay, again what? 45. So 45 what? 45, it is 90. So write 45 degree plus 90 degree plus 45 degree. It is what? 180 degree. Okay, 180 degree, because 45 it is what? 90, and 90 plus 90 is what? 180 degree. Now come to F. What is there? From NW to SW. From NW to what? SW. This one. This is what? SW. So you see, let us check. From NW to what? SW. From this one what? 45. Okay, 45 plus this one what? 45. This portion is what? 90. Okay, 90. We need to come what? Up to SW. And this portion is what? Again 90. And this one what? Up to SW. And this one will be again what? 45. So what? Here how many 90s? Multiplied. So 90 plus 90. Again this 45, again 90. This is what? 270. So write like this: 45 degree plus 90 degree plus 90 degree plus 45 degree. It is what? 270 degree. Okay, what? 270 degree. It will be what? 270 degree. Okay. So now come to question number. So this exercise I think finished. Yes, this is the end of this exercise. So now come to exercise 11B. So before discussing what to say exercise 11B, I need to discuss something. Okay, so what? Exercise 11B. So before that I need to discuss about what? I need to discuss about some angles. Okay, about some what angles. So these things you will learn from class 5 also, that what is acute angle, what is obtuse angle, what is straight angle, what is reflex angle, and what is complete angle, what is zero angle. So one thing you see, acute angle means what? The angle whose measure is what? Less than 90 degree but greater than what? 0 degree. It is what? Acute angle. Okay. What? Acute angle. What? The angle whose measure is what? Less than 90 degree but greater than what? 0 degree. Suppose an angle of 48 degree is in what? 48 degree is an acute angle because it is greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. Okay. So it is in what? Acute angle. Now come to obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. So if I take a protractor, okay, like this, if I do like this, okay, so what? This portion is what? 90 degree and this portion is what? 90 degree. So the angles whatever they are in between them, these are what? All acute angle. Acute angles. What? All acute angles, whatever angles will be there. And if it crosses this side, then what? Then these are what? From there to there, it will be what? Obtuse angle. That means what? This side will be what? Plus 90 degree. It will be what? Obtuse angle. It will be what? Obtuse angle. And this side will be what? Acute angle. Okay. So obtuse angle, that means what? Greater than 90 degree but less than what? 180 degree. Okay. Less than what? 180 degree. Okay. So it will be what? If I say that it is angle of 95 degree. So it is what? It is greater than 90. So 95 degree will come something here like this. Okay. So what? It is in what? Obtuse angle. Now what is right angle? Another thing, what is right angle? A right angle. Right angle means what? The angle whose measure is exactly 90 degree. Suppose if I draw this angle, then it is what? 90 degree because the measure is what? Exactly 90 degree. And one thing you remember, whenever two lines are perpendicular to each other, they forms what? 90 degree. Whenever two lines are what? Perpendicular to each other, they forms what? 90 degree. Okay. They forms what? 90 degree. Okay. That means what? The measure whose the angle whose measure is what? Exactly 90 degree. It is what? A right angle. Now what? Now let us come to what? Straight angle. What is what? What is straight angle? So that means what? So this one is a what? Straight angle. Whenever you draw a straight line, then there is a what? Straight angle. So that is what? 180 degree is what? Straight angle. Okay. And if I draw this one, okay, this angle, so it is what? So if I draw here 90 degree, then this is what? Less than 90 degree, so it is acute. So if I draw like this one angle, so if I draw 90 degree like this, 90 degree is just what? Perpendicular to the base of the line. So it is what? Greater than 90 degree, that is what? It crosses 90 degree, so it is what? Obtuse angle. And straight angle, that is what? This one, directly one straight line. Okay. Now what? Now come to what? Reflex angle. That means what? That means what? A reflex angle means what? An angle. Reflex angle. That means what? An angle whose measure is greater than 180 degree but less than what? 360 degree. So that means what? If I complete this circle, then this will be what? 360 degree. So if any angle crosses this is 180 degree. So if any angle crosses this 180 degree, so it will be what? Suppose if I take this one like this, then this angle, it crosses what? 180 degree. So this is what? 180 degree. So this angle what causes 180 degree, but it is not causing what 360 degree. So it will be what reflex angle. Suppose if I write what 200 degree. So 200 degrees in what reflex angle. Why? Because 200 is greater than 180 degree but less than what 360 degree. So it is what, and where there is what, where there is no zero angle, that means what, where there is no angle. Suppose this is a point, so it is what, there is no angle, so it is what, it is called a what, zero angle. Okay. Now what is complete angle? That means what, suppose if I, suppose this is a line, okay, so if I start moving from there and again if I come to there, that means what, I have completed one rotation. So complete angle, it is what, 360 degree, as we have done in the problems of clock, that what, one complete rotation is what, 360 degree, one complete rotation, that is what, that is, it is what complete angle, complete angle. Okay. Now let us move to the what, exercise. So exercise 11b. So state the types of angles formed in the following pictures. State the what, types of angles. We need to what, state the what, types of angles. State the what, types of angles in the following pictures. So first you see what, state the types of angles in the following picture. First one is what, it is what, 0. First one will be what, 0 degree. There is no angle. So first one will be what, 0 degree. It will be what, 0 degree. So it will be what, 0 angle. Okay. Number B, you see what, it is less than what, 90 degree. The figure is like this. So if I do like this, then it is what, less than 90 degree. So it is what, acute angle. Acute what, acute angle. Acute angle. Number C, it is what, exactly like this. So it is what, 90 degree. So it is what, right angle. Right angle. Number D. Number D what? You see it is like this. That means what, if I draw 90 degree, then what, it crosses 90 degree. So it is what, obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Number E. Number E what? It is one straight line. So where there is a straight line, there is a what, straight angle. It is what, straight angle. So if I now number F what, like this, that means what, this angle. So if I draw what, 180 degree, then what, it crosses 180 degree. So it is what, reflex angle. You can say that what, it is reflex angle. Reflex angle. Okay. Now come to question number G. G what? G, it is like this. So what, if I start from there, then it's what, complete angle. It completes what, one rotation. So it is what, complete angle. So whatever I have discussed, that are the questions given. Now come to question number 2. In the given figure, name the following angles. Okay, an acute angle at B. An acute angle at B. So let me draw the figure. So this one what, 90 degree. This symbol implies what, 90 degree. You remember that one. So which angles are what? Which angles are what? Acute angle. That means what? The angles which are less than 90 degree are what? Acute angles. The angles which are what? Less than 90 degree, they are what? Acute angles. Okay. So from there you see which one is what? Less than 90 degree. See what angle CBE, angle CBE. How? Because you see, if I take this one as 90 degree, then what? CBE will be what? Less than 90 degree, because this portion is what? 90 degree. Okay. So question number 3A, this what? An acute angle at what? B. So an acute angle at B what? Will be what? CBE. Angle CB what? E. Now come to what? B. In B it is what? What? An acute angle at E. At what? An acute angle at E. At E what? An acute angle I need to find. So it will be what? It will be what? AEB. Because what? If I take this angle, then what? This will be what? Less than 90 degree. Okay, because since it is 90 degree, then this angle and this angle will be what? 90 degree, because we know what? Sum of the three angles of a triangle is what? 180 degree. So if it is 180 degree, then the sum of these two angles will be what? 90 degree. That means what? That means angle A and angle, the measure of angle A and measure of angle B will be what? Less than 90 degree. So AEB is a what? AEB is a what? Acute angle. So what? AEB is a what? AEB is in what? Acute angle. AEB is in what? Acute angle. Now come to a right angle. So right angle is there only one, ABE. This one ABE. A symbol is one. Symbol is what? There. So what? Angle ABE is a right angle. Now come to D. D what is there? 3 obtuse angle. 3 obtuse angle. Okay. So 3 obtuse angle will be first will be what? BED. Obtuse. BED. Because if I draw here 90 degree, then it will cross. Okay. So BED is an obtuse angle. Okay. So first you write what? BED. Angle BED. Okay. Now what? ABC. Why? Because so if I take ABC like this, ABC, it will be like this. Okay. So since what? This one is 90. So if I take this angle fully, so up to this one it is 90. So if I take this portion, then it will cause what? 90 degree. That is what? If it cause 90 degree, then it is an obtuse. So I can take what? Angle ABC. Okay. Angle ABC. Now this one BCD. Okay. Because what? So if I take this one, you see this is what? A straight line, and here it is what? A bit what? Slant. So if I take 90 degree here, then it is what? Then it will cross what? 90 degree. So it is what? BCD what? Is in what? Obtuse angle. Now come to E, straight angle. So straight angle is which one? AED. This one is a straight line. So AED, this angle is a what? Straight angle. So angle AED is a what? Straight angle. Okay. Now come to question number 3. Classify the angles whose magnitudes are given below. That means what? Whose what? Degrees are given. Measure of the angles are given. So by seeing the what? Measure of the angles what? We need to find. Okay. So as we know that what? Greater than 90 degree it is obtuse, less than 90 degree acute. Okay. And greater than 180 degree it is what? Reflex. Exactly 90 degree it is what? Right angle. And exactly 360 degree it is what? Complete angle. So let us do question number 3-1. 122 degree. So 122 degree, you see, I shall solve 2 or 3. Question number 3, it is 122 degree. It will be what? Acute angle. 122. It is greater than 90 degree. So it is our obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Okay. Now come to question number 2, Roman 2. What is there? 17 degree. So 17 degree is what? Less than 90 degree. It is what? Acute angle. SUT, acute angle. Okay. Now come to what? Number 3, 182 degree. So 182 degree, that means it is what? Greater than 180 degree. So it is what? Reflex angle. It is what? It is what? Reflex angle. It will be what? Reflex angle. Now come to what? Now come to question number 4, 0. So 0 means what? It is 0 angle. It is what? It is what? 0 angle. So now come to question number 6. Question number 6, what is there? 180 degree. It is what? 180 degree is exactly 180 degree. It is what? Straight angle. Straight angle. Okay. Now what? Now come to question number 7. Question number 7, what is there? 89.9 degree. 89.9 degree, that is what? It is less than what? 89.9 degree, it is less than 90 degree. So it is what? Acute angle. Acute angle. Okay. It is what? Acute angle. It is what? Acute angle. Now come to question number 9. It is what? 90 degree. It is what? 90 degree. So 90 degree, that is what? It is what? Right angle. Right angle. It is what? Right angle. Now come to 10. What is there? 179.99 degree. That is what? 179.99 degree. It is what? It is less than what? It is less than what? 180 degree. So it is what? Obtuse angle. So it is what? Obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Now come to question number. Yes, with that. Okay, 11. 90.5 degree. So 90.5 degree, it is what? Greater than 90 degree, because exactly 90 degrees, it is what? Right angle. So 90.5, it is what? Greater than 90 degrees. So it is what? Obtuse angle. It's what? Obtuse angle. Okay. Now come to question number 4. State the kind of angle in each case. So what? Formed between the following directions: east to west. Okay. So let us draw. So at question number 4, what is there? With the direction. So let me draw the direction. What? North, south, east, what? West. So east to west. East to west, it is what? Straight line. So it is what? Number 1, what? Straight angle. Straight what? Straight angle. Now number 2, east to north. East to north, that means what? This angle, it is what? 90 degree. So it is what? A right angle. Right angle. Number 3, what is there? North and northeast. North to northeast, up to that much. Okay. North to northeast, that means what? Up to this much. So it is what? Less than what? 90 degree. It is what? Less than 90 degree, because the whole is what? 90 degree. So up to this much, it is what? The whole is what? 90 degree. So up to that much, it is what? Less than 90 degree. So it is what? Less than 90 degree. That is what? Acute angle. Okay. Okay. Question number 4. What is there? North to southeast. North to what? Southeast. That means what? Here. So north to south, that means what? It is 90 degree. 90 plus this portion, it is what? It will be what? Plus 90 degree. So plus 90 degree, that is what? It is what? Greater than 90 degree. That is what is obtuse angle. It is what? Obtuse angle. Okay. So it is what? Obtuse angle. Okay. So what? Now come to question number 5. What is the size of the each reflex angle between the hands of the clock at 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock and what? 8 o'clock. So right, first we need to what is the size of the reflex angle? We need to find the what? Size of the reflex angle at when the clock is at what? 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We need to find the what? Reflex angle of that one. So right. So first we find at 5 o'clock what is the degree of the angle. So what? Question number 5 you see. So question number 5 what? Right, we know what? The angle between hands of the clock. The angle between what? Hands of the clock when the time is at 1 o'clock, it is what? 30 degree. We have done earlier. Okay. At 1 o'clock it will be what? 30 degree. That is what? Right. Question number 5. Right. We know the angles between. We know the angles. We know the angles between the hands of the clock when the time between the hands of the clock when the time is 1 o'clock. It is what? 30 degree, as we have found earlier. Okay, it is what? 30 degree. That is what? If I draw a what? Watch. Okay, then what? It is what? 12. Then here it is what? 1. Okay, so the angle between this one, it is what? 30 degree. We have done this one earlier. Okay, now what? Now we need to find. Okay, now the angles between the hands of the clock when the time is at what? 3 o'clock. Therefore, number 1. Now the angles between the hands of the clock at what? 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock will be what? At 3 o'clock will be what? At 3 o'clock will be what? For 1 o'clock it is 30, and for 3 o'clock will be what? 30 into what? 30 into 3 o'clock, 3. It will be what? 3 3 is 9. It is what? 90 degree. It is what? 90 degree. Now, therefore, again, the hands of the clock between the angles between the hands of the clock when the clock is at, you write here is at 5 o'clock or what? Is at, yes, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It will be what? 30 into 30 degree into 5. It is what? 150 degree. 150 degree. Okay. Now what? We need to find what? We need to find for what? 8 o'clock. So what? Therefore, the angles between the hands of the clock at what? 8 o'clock will be what? Will be what? 30 degree into 30 degree into, you see, we need to find what? If we multiply 8 here, then 3 8s are 24. That is what? 240 degree. It will come what? 240 degree. It will come what? 240 degree. But 240 degree is what? Greater than what? 180 degree. So it is a reflex angle. But in the question it is find that we need to find the what? We need to find the reflex angle. So I cannot take this one. I shall take like this, you see. It is what? This is what? Watch. Okay. So what? 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock will be like this, something here. The 8 o'clock will be here. Okay. Now what? So it will be exactly like this: 8 o'clock, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. So if I take this angle, then it will be what? 240 degree. Okay. So I cannot take this one. Okay. Because what? I need to find the what? Reflex angle. Then the what? Then the angle should be what? Obtuse angle. So I cannot take this one. So I will take what? This angle. I will take what? This angle. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, that means what? 4 into 30. Okay. So I shall write what? 4. 4 into what? 30. Will be what? 120 degree. Okay. Now what? Now we can find what? Reflex angles easily. So how to find what? Reflex angles. Yes, reflex angle between the hands of the clock. Right. Now question number 5. Now what? Reflex angle between the what? Hands of the clock. Reflex angle between the hands of the clock at what? Reflex angle between the hands of the clock at what? 90 degree. Oh, sorry, at 3 o'clock. You see. Alright, reflex angle between the hands of the clock, between the what? Hands of the clock, between the hands of the clock at what? 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock. I am writing a bit small to adjust in one line. Okay, you write nicely. Okay, I am dictating one. Reflex angle between the hands, between the what? Hands of the clock at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock will be what? At 3 o'clock how much? 90 degree. So how to find reflex angle? It is very easy. To find reflex angle, you what? From 360 degree, you subtract the what? The angle. Okay. So what? From 360 degree, if I subtract 90 degree, then I shall get what? 180 degree. So that is okay. 180 degree. First one is what? At 3 o'clock it will be what? 180 degree. The reflex of 3 o'clock will be what? 180 degree. Now what? Again you write reflex angle between the hands of the clock at what? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Okay. And what? 5 o'clock will be what? 360 degree minus what? It is what? 150 degree. So we write a bit only. At what? 5 o'clock will be what? 360 degree minus what? 150 degree. Okay. So 0, 0, 6 plus 6 minus 1, 1 and 3 minus 1, 2, 210 degree. It will be what? 210 degree. Now come to question number, now for what? 8 o'clock. At what? 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock it will be what? 360 degree minus what? 120 degree. So what? 6 minus 0, 6 minus 2 it is what? 4 and 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2 it is what? 3 minus 1 it is what? 2. 240 degree. It is what? It is 240 degree, and that is the what? Required answer. It is what? 240 degree. It is the what? Required answer. Now come to question number. So now come to question number 6. If tell the statement whether they are true or false or not. You see, if two angles are equate, their measure must be their measures must be what? Equal. So is it? No, because what? It is false. Question number 6.1. Suppose if two angles are equate angles, then their angles what? Must be equal. It is false, because if I write 36 degree, it is less than 90 degree. If I write 40 degree, then is what? Then this is also what? Less than 90 degree. Then is both the angles are same? 30 degree and 40 degree are same? No. Then how it is possible? So it is what? Totally false. It is what? False. Okay. Number 2. 6 number 2, what is there? If an angle measure 45 degree, it is equate yet. Yes, it is true. 45 degree is what? Less than 190 degree. So it is what? Equate. So it is true. So question number 3, what is there? If an angle has measure, if one angle is equate and second is obtuse, the measure of the second is larger than the first. Yes, it is obviously. If one is what? Equate, suppose it is 85 degree equate, and another is what? Obtuse, suppose 120 degree, then the what? Then the value of, then the second is larger than the first one. Then the second is larger than the first one. First one is 85, it is larger. So it is true. It is obviously. Number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 4, what is there? If an angle has a measure twice that of an angle, twice that of an acute angle, it must be obtuse. If an angle has a measure twice that of an acute angle, so twice that of an what? Acute angle, then it must be what? Obtuse. It is false. How? What? It may crosses what? It may crosses what? What? It may crosses what? Acute angle, or what to say? Obtuse angle also. Because what? If I take 95 and 95, okay? So 5 5s are what? 10, 9, 9 9, 18, and what? 19, 190 degree. So if I take what? If the angle has a measure twice that of an acute angle, acute angle. So if I take what? So if I take what? 89 is in what? 89 degree is an what? Acute angle. Then the twice of what? Then the twice of acute angle will be how much? 9 to the 18 and 1, 8 to the 16 and then 1. $178. So what? It is what? 178. It must be what? Obtuse. It is what? False actually. How? Because if I take what? 90 degree, twice that of an what? Twice that of an what? Acute angle. So what? It must be what? Obtuse. So it is false. Because what? If I take what? 7, you see, the question is said like this. Yes, it is not that. The question is said that what? It must be obtuse. It is not like that. It may be obtuse or what? It may not be what? Obtuse. Suppose if I take what? 25 degree, it is less than what? 90 degree, and double of 25 degree is what? 50 degree. So 50 degree is what? Less than what? 90 degree. It is what? Again acute. But in the question it is said that what? If you what? Double, if you make what? Double of an acute angle, then what? It must be obtuse. It is not must be. Sometimes it may be, but not all time. Okay. So what you, because what? 25 if you take, then it is what? 25 to the what? 50. 50 is less than what? 90 degree. So again it is what? Obtuse. That is, it is false. Okay. Now come to question number 5. The angle between the directions north and south is a right angle. The angle between the directions north and south is a right angle. So suppose if I draw the direction, then north and south, north, south, east, west. So what? The angle between the north and south, it is what? 180 degree. But here it is said that what? It is right angle. It is false. What? False. Okay. So now let us move to what? Question number 12, high order thinking skill. How many times during the day do the hands of a clock from a straight line forms a what? Form a straight line. So what? If I draw a clock, okay, if I what? If I draw a clock, okay, then there are what? So if I draw a clock, so I can like this what? I can what? Make what? Many straight line. Like this what? I can what? Make what? Many straight line. With that one also, with that one also. Like this what? I can make what? Many straight line. So how many straight line can be formed? So if you count, then you'll get what? You'll find what? 24 straight lines. Okay? So question number 12, you directly write what? 24. 24. Question number 12, directly you write what? 24. Okay. Straight line. 24 what? How many? Straight, 24 straight angle. Straight line means what? Straight angle. 24 straight angle. Okay. So you check. Okay. You'll get what? 24. Okay. Now next. Now let us move to next. What exercise? Exercise 11C. Name the pairs of the perpendicular and parallel lines in each of the following diagrams. So before solving what exercise 11C, I need to discuss about what? The parallel lines, the intersecting lines. Okay. About the what? About the parallel lines and the what? Intersecting lines. So what are parallel lines? So before starting what? We shall start with what? What are parallel lines and intersecting lines? So two lines that have only one point in common are called what? Intersecting lines. That means what? If I draw one line and if I draw what like this another line, then they have what? One common point. That what? Both of them are meeting at what? One common point. That means what? This common point. So this point is called what? Intersecting. Intersection. This is called what? Point of what? Intersection. That is called what? Point of what? Point of intersection. Okay, or we can say that if they have what? One common point, then what? Both of them what? If they have what? One common point, then both of them what? Both of them, these two lines are what? We can say that they are what? Intersecting line. Why they are intersecting line? Because they have what? One intersection point. That is what? They meet at what? Common point. They meet at one common point. That is what? This one. So they are called what? Intersecting line. So if I take this one line as L and if I take this one line as M, so L and M are, we can say that they are intersecting line. Now what are parallel lines? Yes, whenever two lines never meet each other, that means what? Never intersect. If two lines never intersect, never meet each other, then we can say that what? They are what? Parallel lines. So if I take the example of an what to say? Railways line. So railway line is what? If I take the what? A straight portion of a railway line, then what? The railway line goes like this. Okay? That means what? They never intersect. They never what? Intersect. So what? The lines which never intersect, they are called what? Intersecting lines. Okay. So this line will go continue like this. This one will go continue like this. They will not get a chance to intersect. That means what? They will not get a chance to meet each other. They are called what? Parallel lines. These are called what? Parallel lines. These are called what? These are called what? Parallel lines. Understood? So what? These are called what? Parallel lines. Now let us discuss about what? Perpendicular lines. So one thing you see, whenever two lines intersect each other and if the angle between them is what? 90 degree, then you can say that these two lines are what? These two lines are perpendicular to each other. Suppose this is one line and this is what one line, so they intersect each other. It is correct. Now there you see this line and this line, they makes angle at what, 90 degree. So if they makes what, angle 90 degree after intersection, then you can say that this line and this line are what, perpendicular to each other. Okay, now let us move with the exercise. Let us move towards the exercise. Exercise 11C. So first you see, name the pairs of the perpendicular and parallel lines in the following diagrams. Name the what? Pairs of the parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Okay. So what, perpendicular and parallel lines? So in question number 1, you see what is there, like this it is. Okay. So what, A, D, B, C. A, D, B, C. So we need to find what? Number 1, we need to find what? Pairs of perpendicular lines. So write pairs of perpendicular line. So pairs of perpendicular lines will be what? Pairs of perpendicular lines will be what? This AB perpendicular to AD, because if I do like this, then you see, then this line makes 90 degree. So these two lines are what? Perpendicular. So I can write what? AB perpendicular BC. AB perpendicular AD, AB perpendicular BC. So I can write what? AB perpendicular AD, one pair. Then again what? AB perpendicular what? BC. AB perpendicular what? BC. Two pair I got. Another I can say what? DC. DC perpendicular what? DC perpendicular AD and what? BC. DC perpendicular what? AD and BC. So another I can write what? DC perpendicular what? This DC line is perpendicular to AD and what? Again this DC line is perpendicular to BC. So this DC line is what? Perpendicular to what? BC. So these are the what? These are the what? Parallel lines. Okay. Now what? Now come to what? Sorry, these are the perpendicular lines. Now come to parallel lines. Now come to parallel lines. So now come to what? Parallel lines. So how many parallel lines are there? This AB is parallel to what? CD. This one is parallel to this one. So I can write what? AB. This parallel symbol we use like this, two long vertical line. BC. So AB parallel to DC. AB parallel to what? DC. AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to what? BC. Then another one what? AD parallel to what? BC. So these are the what? Parallel lines. Now come to question number 2. So question number 2, what is there? So question number 2, what is there? The diagram is like this. Okay. P, Q, R, S. PQRS. So what are the perpendicular lines? So PQ perpendicular to what? PS. One line I can write. Or what? PS perpendicular to PQ. So write. Question number 1, 2. This is 1, 2. So what? I can write PS perpendicular to what? PQ. Okay. Now what? PS perpendicular to what? PQ, and what? SR perpendicular to what? PS for SP. SR perpendicular to what? SR perpendicular to this one, PS or SP. So these are the two parallel lines, two perpendicular lines. Now how many parallel lines are there? This one is parallel to this one, okay, but this one is not parallel to this one, because if I draw this one, then what? Then there is a chances of meeting. Okay, so if I extend this one like this, and if I extend this one like this, then they will what? Meet each other. So this line and this line are not perpendicular. So what? Only what? PQ perpendicular SR. Okay, PQ perpendicular what? SR. Okay, so now come to question number Roman 3. So Roman 3, what is there? LM, MN, and this one what? L. So what? Perpendicular, that is only what? LM perpendicular what? LM perpendicular what? MN, and there is no more other what? Perpendicular. So what? LM perpendicular what? MN, and what? And there is no parallel lines. This line is not equal to this. So these three lines are what? Not parallel, because each are meeting. Okay. So what? No parallel lines. No parallel lines. No parallel lines. Now come to question number. So this is what? Roman 3. This is what? Roman 3. Okay. Now come to what? Roman 4. So what? X, Y, W, Z. X, Y, what? W, Z. So in X, Y, W, Z, there is what? In X, Y, W, Z, there is what? There is what? No perpendicular lines, because these angles are what? This angle, if I take this one, so these are what? All are what? Less than or greater than 90 degree. No one is what? Exactly 90 degree. So what? There is no what? No perpendicular lines. No perpendicular. No perpendicular lines. Okay, and yes, we can find parallel lines here. This one is parallel to this one, and this one is parallel to this one. You see, this will come like this, and this will continue like this. So write like this: X, Y parallel to WZ, comma, and X, Y parallel to WZ, and what? And YZ parallel to what? XW or WX, anything, or ZY, anything you can write. Okay. So now come to question number 5. So question number 5, what is there? So question number 5, what is there? Let me draw the what? Oh sorry, I need to find this one again. So in question number 5, you see, in question number 5, let me draw all the diagrams first. So what? From this what? I need to find the what? From this what? I need to find the what? Perpendicular lines. So write perpendicular lines. So which are perpendicular lines here? Yes, you see ST perpendicular to what? SR. ST perpendicular to SR. So one I can write what? ST perpendicular to what? SR. Okay. Now another one, you see what? BQ perpendicular to what? BQ also perpendicular to what? SR. If this one is perpendicular to this one, then this one also. So I can write what? BQ perpendicular to what? SR. BQ also perpendicular to what? SR. Now what? And also you can say that ST perpendicular to PQ also. Okay. So ST perpendicular to PQ, again BQ perpendicular to again what? PQ. So write again what? Or you write TS perpendicular what? PQ. And what? And QB perpendicular what? Again what? PQ. Okay. Now what? You need to write the what? Parallel lines. So there are what? Only what? Only two parallel lines. Okay. Which one? This one parallel to this one. Okay. And this line parallel to what? This line. Okay. So I can write what? Parallel lines. How many parallel lines are there? Yes. First PQ parallel to what? PQ parallel to SR. You know, one found. And what? And what? We can say that SP. This one SP parallel to what? RQ. RQ. And I can say that what? ST parallel to what? This one parallel to what? BQ. Okay. So these are the what? These are the parallel lines. These are the parallel lines. Now come to next one. Next. So the diagram is like this. Okay. L, M, N, P, Q, R. Okay. So this line are parallels. This line and this line are parallel. This line and this line are parallel. Okay. And what? There is no perpendiculars. So there are only what? There are only parallel lines. Okay. What? There is no perpendiculars. Number 6. No perpendicular. No perpendicular, right? Okay. Parallel lines how many? Yes. L, M parallel. LM parallel what? This one what? N, P. This one what? P. Okay. So write QP, comma, then RL parallel PN, then what? RL parallel PN, then RQ parallel MN. Okay. RQ parallel what? MN. So now come to question number 7. Okay. So question number 7. In question number 7, again also there is no parallel, no perpendicular lines. Okay. So question number 7, you see. Okay. Like this it was. So parallel lines, I can say that what? You see how many parallel lines are there? Okay, let me write the names. D, then C, then F. Okay. D, C, F, then A, then E, then what? B. Okay, so first I can say the word BC parallel EF. BC parallel EF. So I can write this one. BC parallel EF. Then I can write BA or AB. You write AB parallel FC. Okay, these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel, and this one ED parallel what? ED, this one D. ED parallel SC. Okay. So these are the what? These are the parallel lines. Now come to question number 7. Okay. So 7, what is there? Yes, in 7 what you need to draw the diagram. Okay. So what? It is 90 degree and this one also 90 degree. Okay. So B A R U, B A R U, and this one what? S. This one what? S. Okay. B A R U, and this one what? S. This one what? S. B A R U, this one what? At S. So what? Write this one. So this will be what? How many perpendiculars are there? Yes, RS perpendicular to RU. Yes, RS perpendicular to RU. Yes, because this is the symbol is there. So RS perpendicular to what? RU. This one T. RU. Again which one? UT. Again what? UT perpendicular to what? RU. UT perpendicular to RU. Okay. And which one? And there is no other more. Now what? Now what? Now parallel lines. So AB what? AB parallel to what? AB parallel to RU, comma RB or BR parallel to this one, parallel to this one. So this one parallel to this one. So BR parallel to what? AU, comma, you can write another line. RU what? RS parallel to what? UT. Okay. RS parallel to what? UT. RS parallel to what? UT. Okay. So this one parallel this one. Okay. So question number 1 finished. Now come to question number 2. So question number 2 what? Tell whether each statement is always, sometimes or never. Tell whether the statement is what? Always, sometimes or never. Okay, intersecting lines are parallel. It is what? Never. Because intersecting line what? Never be parallel. Okay, so it is what? Never. So question number. So what? Question number 2-1, it is never. Now what? Question number 2, intersecting lines are parallel. Intersecting lines are what? Perpendicular. Yes, intersecting lines are perpendicular, I can say, because if I intersect these two lines, then these are perpendicular. So what? It is what? Sometimes. Okay, not every time. Why not every time? Because if I intersect these two lines like this, then they are what? They are not 90 degree. That means what? They are not perpendicular. So for that reason it is sometimes. Okay. So perpendicular lines are intersecting. Yes, it is sure. Because whenever the two lines should be perpendicular, that means what? They should intersect and make 90 degree. Okay, whenever two lines intersect, then what angles come? So what perpendicular lines should be what? Both the lines should be intersecting line. So it is what? Always. It is what? Always. It is what? Always. Now come to question number 3. If a line L is parallel to line M and line M is parallel to line N, what you can say about line L and N? Yes. The question is that line L parallel to M. In the question it is said that what? Line M parallel to line N. Okay. Sorry, line L parallel to line M and line M is parallel to line N. So what you can say? We can say that what? Line N and line L and line N are parallel. How? Because this one is equal to this one and this one is equal to this one. So I can say that this one is equal to this one. Why? Because this one equal to this one and this one equal to this one. That's because this M is what? This M is representing that this one and this one are equal to him. So if this one is equal to him and if this one is equal to him, then I can say that what? L is parallel to N. Okay. So write what? The conclusion you can write that question number 3. Right? What you can say about the line's element? So write line. Therefore, line L and N will be parallel lines. Will be what? Parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. That is, they are parallel lines. That is what? That is they are parallel. They are parallel lines. Okay. That is what? They are parallel lines. Okay. Now come to question number 4. So question number 4, that what? If the line L is not parallel to line M. Okay. Now come to question number 4. Question number 4, what is there? If the line L is not parallel to M, that means what? Line L is not parallel to what? M. That means what? These two lines are what? Not parallel. You see? And line M is also what? Not parallel to L. M. Then what? Then explain your answer. Then does it follow that line L cannot be parallel to line N? Line L cannot be parallel to line N. Explain your answer making a sketch. So you draw this what? Figure. You draw this what? Figure in question number 3. So I have shown, and for question number 4 you draw this figure. Okay. So write question number 4. So what? LMN. LMN. So write. Why? What you can say that what? Because so explain your what? Does it follow that line L cannot be parallel to line N? That means what? Now whether I can say that what? Line L is not parallel to line N? No, it is not. Because line L and M, line L and N are parallel. Because and line M is not parallel to line L. Line M is not parallel to line N, but line L and M are what? Parallel. So right answer. No. In the figure, right? No. In the figure, line, in the figure L, what? In the figure L is not parallel to M. L is not parallel to what? M. So just I am using the symbol, okay? Not parallel to M. You write parallel word, or you can use this symbol. Parallel to M, comma, M is not parallel to N, comma, M is not parallel to what? N. But L is parallel to what? N. That is the answer. But L is what? Parallel to n. Okay, so now come to exercise 11D. So state for each triangle whether it is scalene, isosceles or equilateral. Scalene, isosceles or what? Equilateral. D. 11D. So before solving 11D, I need to explain, before solving what 11D, I need to explain that what are isosceles triangle, what is equilateral triangle and what is scalene triangle. So let me discuss what is isosceles triangle. What is what? Isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, you have learned this in class 5, that what? That isosceles triangle is a triangle in which what? In which two sides are equal. These are called what? Isosceles triangle. The measure of two sides are equal, then this type of triangle are called what? Isosceles triangle. That means what? If I draw like this, and if I say that this one 5 centimeter and this also what? 5 centimeter and this one 3 centimeter. 3 what? Centimeter. So I can say that what? These two sides are equal. And if I give a name ABC, then I can say that what? AB and AC are what? Equal. So it is what? It is an what? Isosceles triangle. Now what? Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. What is scalene triangle? That means what? In a triangle, if the three sides are what? Not equal, then it is what? Then it is what? Scalene triangle. Suppose this one. Okay, so suppose this is 3 centimeter. So this is what? Suppose 5 centimeter and this is what? 4 centimeter. So here you see this one 3 centimeter, this one 4, this one 5. So the measure of three sides are not equal. So it is what? Scalene. Now come to what? Equilateral triangle. So what are equilateral triangle? Yes. Equilateral, from the name you can understand that equal. That means what? Whenever the three sides are equal, then we say that what? It is an what? Equilateral triangle. Suppose this is an what? Equilateral triangle. This is what? 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. This is also what? 3 centimeter. So I can say that what? This is an what? Equilateral triangle. Okay. Now come to exercise 11D, question number 1. State for each triangle whether it is scalene, isosceles or equilateral. Scalene, isosceles or what? Equilateral. So C 11. So 11D, question number 1 only you see. So the figures are given. So let me draw the figures. 1 is done like this. Okay. Okay. Next one is what? Like this. Okay. Then the last one is every side are what? Equal. And this one is what? Number 4. Okay. And what? And the last one is what? Okay. So 3.2 centimeter, 2 meter, 5 centimeter. This one 2 meter, 4.5 centimeter. This one 4.5 centimeter. This one what? 5 centimeter. This one 5 centimeter. This one what? 5 centimeter. Okay. Now this one 3 centimeter. This one 3 centimeter. This one what? 4 centimeter. 6 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and what? 3 centimeter. Okay. So see. So this is figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Figure 1, 2, 3, 4, and what? 5. So what? Now you see. So in the first case, you see first case. So number 1, number 1, okay. 2, 3, 4, and what? 5. So in number 1, you see 6 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 3 centimeter. Since the three sides are not equal, so it is what? Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. Okay. Now number 2, you see number 2, what is there? 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter. That means what? Two sides are equal. So it is what? Isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Then number 3, it is what? 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. All the three sides are equal. So it is what? Equilateral. Equilateral triangle. Okay. Now come to question number 4. You see what? 2 centimeter. Here 4.5 centimeter. This is also 4.5 centimeter. That means what? Two sides are equal. 1. So it is again what? Isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Okay. And number 5 what? 3.2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So what? All the sides are what? Not equal. So it is what? Scalene. Scalene triangle. Okay. So today up to this. And if you find any sort of problem regarding today's class, then you can call me at night. Thank you very much.